I'm Jessi Kneeland, and this is my ongoing Q&A series, Ask Jessi Kneeland. The question that was sent to me today, I do not think was intended for this series, so I'm not going to read her name. The question is, I hate how I look in certain clothes, particularly low-rise jeans or anything that shows off my muffin top. How do I fix this? You fix this by stopping wearing whatever clothes you hate how you look in them. That's it. Don't wear low-rise jeans. Don't wear whatever it is that you try on and go, I hate how this looks. Don't wear those clothes. I'd also like to add, don't wear clothes that are too small for you and make you feel fat. That wasn't part of the question, but I do get asked that a lot. Ugh, my old skinny jeans don't look good anymore. Well, then throw them away. Throw them away, you guys. Get rid of the old clothes that don't fit you anymore and just make you feel miserable every time you try them and kind of vaguely hoping maybe they fit now. Maybe you've lost enough weight and they'll fit again. Maybe someday in this magical future that you're going to live in, it's going to be awesome and you're just going to fit back into them and everything's going to be perfect and sparkly and happy. Get rid of that shit. Get it out of your closet. Get it out of your life. Give it to people who need it. Skinny people who need it. And stop wearing clothes that you hate and stop trying on clothes that you know don't look good on you. Like, we don't all have to look good in everything. And if you're somebody who follows fashion and trends and stuff, it's totally going to happen where you're like, ooh, that's a cool style. I'd like to try super high-rise shorts or whatever. And then you try it on and you're like, that's horrible. That's the worst thing I've ever seen on my body ever. Great, just don't buy those jeans or those shorts, put them back, and leave. Like, don't torment yourself over this. We're not supposed to look good in everything. I once had a girl who asked me, she said she had this dress that I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like, it had like cutouts in the side or something. She's like, my stomach like pudges out in those cutouts. When can I expect my stomach to stop pudging out in the cutouts of my dress? And I was like, I mean, I know you didn't ask me this, but like, I would just get rid of that dress. That sounds like a terrible dress for you. Our clothes should fit us. We should not have to fit into our clothes. Like, we should not have to change ourselves to fit our clothes. We choose our clothes. We put them on our bodies. We're in charge of that shit. So like, put clothes that you love on your body. And if there's not a single clothing piece that you like in the world that you like when it's on your body, like, that's a real problem because that means that you don't like your body ever. Or maybe you're a nudist. That'd be cool too. So my answer to this question is, I know it's not what she meant to ask. I know she meant to say, how do I get rid of these muffin top handles or whatever, or maybe not. Hey, girl who wrote this question, if I'm misinterpreted, send me an email. But I do get asked this question a lot. Like, how do I fit into these clothes or make them look better? How do I rock a certain style? What can I do to like tone up this one part of my body so that I fit into this style better? And my answer is, if you don't like that way that style looks on you, don't wear it. That's it. End of story. If you already own that style, get rid of it. You're done. Just fire those clothes from your entire life because you don't need that kind of bullshit in your brain ever. You don't need to look in your closet and be like, oh, there's those things that don't look good on me, even though I really wish they did. Like, get that out of there. These are things in your control, people. We can do something about these things. We can't necessarily control how your body happens to look in low-rise jeans. It might, no matter how killer your body gets, no matter if you get into the craziest shape of your life and you lose all the weight you want and everything is amazing, you might still look shitty to yourself, at least, in low-rise jeans. Because there might just be some like length lever thing. Like, I feel like I hate how I look in blazers. I feel like Frodo Baggins in a blazer. I don't think other people think that. I've tried on blazers and people are like, yeah, that's cool. And I literally look in the mirror and I just look like an ogre, like a frumpy ogre. It's horrible. But I don't own any blazers, you know? Like, that's just it. Why would I buy a blazer then? And eventually, after having done this enough times of like, oh, I should try a cute little blazer. Everybody looks so cute in these things. I eventually just gave up and decided blazers aren't for me. They're just not my thing. Just like some people aren't your people, blazers aren't my clothing. They're just not mine. So release that shit. And also, the other thing I want to say about this is to challenge the belief, because there is a fear-based belief. Anytime you say something like, oh, I can't pull off that kind of style, or I can't get away with a certain cut of clothing, you are probably in some way falling into a limiting belief, a fear-based belief, and I challenge you to find out what it is and see if it's really true. For example, if you tried on short shorts and said, oh, I can't pull these off, I don't have the legs for it. Or something I hear women say about each other a lot, like, oh, she shouldn't be, she doesn't have the body for that dress or whatever. Excuse me, she has a body and the dress is on it, so she has a body for it. Anyway, my point is that I challenge you to find the belief that's like that itchy little fear belief that's telling you this message. Find it and challenge the shit out of it. And be like, why do I think you're true? Where did you come from? Can I prove that you're true? Like, can I prove that I look frumpy in blazers? No. There's no objective way to prove that. So, I can't prove it. It's unprovable. It's an unprovable fact, just like literally everything else. Which means that it's a belief that I just made up. So if I had to wear blazers for work, and I was like, I don't want this stupid, frumpy belief system that I have about blazers to get in the way of my life, I would challenge it. I don't, just because I don't care. There's really no reason to bother. But you can. You can, and I encourage you to look at anything that you're telling yourself about these things, about what you can and can't or shouldn't wear, about what styles you rock and can't rock. Like, challenge these beliefs and see where those fear-based ones are coming from and what's up with that. And then, if you can, I encourage you to push your boundaries a little bit. For example, I used to be terrified of anybody knowing like the shape of my boobs, I was like, that's shame city up in here. So I wore like super like push up, everything locked down as much as possible. I didn't want anything jiggling or whatever. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to challenge this just a little bit. I'm going to have only like thin like lining. And then my next step was like, okay, I'm going to have an unlined bra. This was like the scariest shit I'd ever done. And then I was like, I'm going to wear just a bralette. Just like no underwire, getting all brave up in here. And then one day in New York City, I went braless. And I posted about it on Instagram. I was so proud of myself. Now, that might not be your thing, right? You might go braless all the time. But like, maybe your thing is showing off your legs in short stuff. Maybe your thing is anything that like you can kind of see your waistline. Your muffin top, as it were, maybe. Challenge yourself just to like go a teeny bit further than you're comfortable with in the direction that scares you. Because getting dressed should not be scary, but it is for so many women because we get locked into these belief systems. We get really like tied down with these labels that some people, some bodies can do some things in some styles and others shouldn't and can't. Or that it's like disgusting or wrong or inappropriate. But it's not. It's just clothes and a body. So challenge yourself. Just if for no other reason, even if you don't give a shit about any style, anything, I encourage you to challenge it just as a practice of being brave. Just go out there and practice being brave. And when you're shopping, practice being brave. And when you're getting dressed in the morning, practice being brave. Because the more brave you are, the bigger your comfort zone gets. The more you just challenge that a little bit every day or like, honestly, every couple weeks, every year, whatever it is, you can continue to expand at whatever pace feels right for you, your comfort zone. So that someday, the idea of wearing low-rise jeans might not sound so crazy to you. You might go, I can pull off low-rise or high-rise, and I have the choice. Because that's what it's about. You want to have lots of choices in life. You want to just be, like, have all the choices and then just pick and go, I can pull them both off, but I don't want to pull off this other thing because I think that's kind of dumb looking. Like, give yourself those options. Don't be tied down into these labels and feeling like some people can rock it and some people can't, or that just because you have like some belly fat that you shouldn't be showing that off, or that like it should never be a thing that people are allowed to know about you, that you have to hide it, you have to like cover it up and like disguise it the way that women's magazines tell you to do. It's always about that, hiding and disguising. I challenge you to not hide and not disguise that shit. Rock it, whatever it is. The thing that scares you, just move one teeny tiny little step closer to rocking it. And then one teeny tiny little step later on when you feel ready, and just see where this takes you. See if you feel more free in your clothing, in your life, when you get dressed in the morning, all day, every day, in your body. So that is my answer. I am very curious to see what you think, since this kind of turned into a rant. But it's something I feel really passionately about, and it's something that people ask me all the time. And the truth is, like, we just shouldn't be scared when we put clothes on. Getting dressed shouldn't suck and make us miserable and anxious. But it does for so many women. So try these tips and see where it takes you.